Hey YouTube, Night 16 here, and today we're finally getting around to doing the Hoy Forge Night 16 knife review, and I'm really excited about this. This is going to be the test video, and then after I get done with this video, we're going to do a tabletop review. Alright, so the knife did come with a sheath, and Brother Hoy, he's pretty good at making leather sheaths. He makes actually some beautiful stuff. I've seen some guitar straps he made, and some knife sheaths, and they are just absolutely beautiful. If you get a chance, I would definitely recommend you check out his Facebook page, if nothing else, just to see some of the nice knives that he has made. He has made some beautiful stuff. And this is more of a mountain man style sheath, which really goes good with this knife, because if we take out the knife, that's back there, then this is his take on a trade knife. That's the style. And it might not be 100% historical, but it's pretty close. It's just got sort of his flavor to it, so I really like it. I think it looks really nice. I like sort of this sweep up point on it. I really like it. So let's get over some of the specs and some things like that. This is 5160. He actually forged it out of a truck strut. He tempered it, so the odds of this breaking is very slim. It will bend before it breaks. Now, it might not hold the edge quite as long as, you know, some of these knives that take 3 days and a half to sharpen. But one thing about it, it makes it easier to sharpen and maintain. It is full tang. Let's mention that. It's full tang. Overall, it's close to 10 inches long. I think it's a little bit over 10 inches. The cutting edge is 5 inches long, and so I really like that size. It's a very nice size. I really like the length of it. It does have mulberry handle scales on it, and I like what he called it, Neapolitan mulberry, and I thought that was pretty funny. I like that name for it. It has 2 copper pins holding the handle on, and you can see them right there. So it's not going anywhere, and it's already starting to get a nice patina on it. And I've only had it a few weeks. You can see right here it says Night 16 and has a snake etched right there. Maybe you can see it pretty good right there. He electro etched that. He used some batteries, and I think he said some salt water, which is pretty cool. And so you might just see me try that sometime on this channel. That's pretty cool. You can see how thick it is right there. I haven't measured the thickness of the blade. That's the only thing I really didn't do. We'll get that on the tabletop review. That's enough of admiring it. That's what the tabletop review will be for. Now it's time to use it. Alright, so you saw that we butchered some meat with it, and I have not touched up the edge at all. Matter of fact, you could tell it's starting to, you know, it wasn't cutting quite as good as it had been. And the reason is because unlike what you would usually do, we didn't touch it up at all. We just left it the way it was. So I've got a little bit of paper here, and we're gonna see if it'll cut some paper here. Okay, you see it will cut paper. All right, so another really common use for a knife in camp or at the house, wherever you are, is cordage. I've got 2 cordages here that I'm cutting up. This is bank line. And then we got some paracord here. And cut some of it for you. Seems like it's, during the butcher process, it's sharper in the back than it is in the front. Let me show you. So it ain't quite as sharp in the front as it is in the back, but it still will cut in the front. Let's show you. So yeah, still cut in the front. That's pretty good. Let's double it up here. See if it'll cut that. And there are some really nice clean cuts. Alright, so when Brother Hoy gave me this knife, I told him that I wasn't going to torture test it, and I'm not. This is not a torture test, but we are gonna split some really thin wood here for kindling, because the truth is, a lot of times I do this for my forge. I don't know if he does or not, but I don't do anything heavy or ridiculous, but I do split some wood. Let's get a baton right here. I sort of hate to baton this thing, but it is a beater. There you go. Very, very lightly batoned, but batoned nonetheless. So, yeah, that's pretty good. Alright, so I think lastly what we need to do with this thing is let's just do a little bit of straight up carving. That's pretty nice. You can see it is throwing some nice shavings. Now granted, this is just some dried pine. Yeah, I think you could make a feather stick with that. I mean, that was a knot right there. That was really taking some fine shavings off. Okay, so here, got my baton here. This is some sweet gum. This is old, hard stuff. But I'm telling you what, that is just taking some nice shavings off that, and I'm cutting right into a knot here, because that's all that thing is just a bunch of knots. This wood really isn't good for anything except knife reviews now, I guess. So cutting in there, that is really taking a lot of meat away from it. I'm telling you, I really like this choil right here. You can choke up on the blade. I didn't think I would, to be honest. At first I thought it'd be uncomfortable, but since I've been using it some, I just find my finger coming right up there. I like that a lot. That is really nice. Really nice. So cut some more of that away. Truth is, most of the time I find myself resting right there. And I don't have to worry about resting right there because the blade's not right there. It's still behind the choil. I like that. So, if you're wanting a good knife, I think you'd be hard pressed to find one much better. It's a good price, really, for what you get. It's a very good price. He said that a knife like this would go for around $175. Very nice knife. Not to mention, Brother Hoy is just a super nice guy. He's a good guy, and he will do you right. So, thanks again for sending this to me. Hoy Forge, I really appreciate it. Don't forget to check them out, and if you're in the market for a handmade knife, he can hook you up. He's done daggers. I know he's made a few kukris, he's made a few tomahawks. He just makes it all, and I enjoyed just going on his page and just checking out the photos. He had one railroad spike knife that I'm going to ask him if I can show on my channel because I want y'all to see it. So thanks again. It means a lot to me, it really does. I feel big time now that I've got a T&E knife to test. So thanks again, I just really appreciate it, and had a good time reviewing this. We might do some more with it in the future, and I do know for a fact that we will be doing a tabletop here soon. So thanks again. It's been Night 16, Night out.